Have you ever felt like you're the only one who doesn't quite fit in? Like everyone around you has their circle of friends, and yet you're on the outside looking in? What if I told you that feeling of being friendless might not be a weakness? In fact, it could be a sign of something unique about you, rare traits that are actually strengths, even if society doesn't always understand them. Today, we're going to explore 5 psychological traits that might explain why you have no friends, but why that's actually something to be proud of. Let's dive in. One reason you might not have friends is that you're extremely independent. Independence is often misunderstood as a lack of social connection. Research shows that highly independent people are more self-reliant and content with their own company. Individuals with high independence value autonomy and find fulfillment in personal achievements, rather than seeking validation from others. This doesn't mean you don't crave companionship. It just means you can thrive without it. When you're independent, you're less likely to compromise your values or make decisions just to fit in. Your sense of self is strong, and you're not afraid to go your own way. Remind yourself that being independent is a rare and powerful trait. If you've ever found yourself pushing away people because they don't meet your expectations, it's not a bad thing. Research indicates that people who have fewer friends often have higher standards for the quality of their relationships. Instead of a large circle, they prefer meaningful connections with individuals who align with their values. This isn't about being picky. It's about valuing depth over breadth. You're not just collecting friendships. You're cultivating connections that add value to your life. And that's something not everyone has the courage to do. So don't feel bad for not settling for shallow relationships. Your high standards are a reflection of your self-respect and your desire for real, impactful connections. Another reason you might find yourself without friends is emotional self-sufficiency. People who are emotionally self-sufficient are comfortable managing their own emotions and don't rely on others to validate their feelings. Research suggests that emotional independence is linked to greater mental resilience. You're not constantly seeking reassurance or approval, and you handle stress and challenges on your own. While this can sometimes come across as distant or aloof to others, it's actually a superpower. For example, when life throws you curveballs, you don't crumble or depend on others to pick you up. You have the strength to bounce back on your own, which is a rare and admirable trait. Self-awareness is another rare trait that could explain your lack of friends. People who are highly self-aware have a deep understanding of their own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Research in psychology shows that high self-awareness is often correlated with higher levels of personal growth. When you're self-aware, you don't feel the need to pretend or wear a mask to fit in. You can accept yourself fully, flaws and all, which can sometimes make it harder to connect with people. But that's okay. Your self-awareness means you don't need the approval of others to feel validated. You're already secure in who you are. So if you find yourself standing apart from the crowd, know that this self-reflection is a sign of deep emotional intelligence. You're in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Lastly, being introspective can make it hard to form friendships, but it's also a trait that can lead to profound personal insight. People who are introspective tend to spend a lot of time reflecting on their own thoughts and experiences, often preferring solitude over socializing. Research suggests that introspective people are more likely to engage in meaningful self-reflection, which leads to increased self-understanding and personal growth. While this may cause them to feel disconnected from others who aren't as thoughtful or reflective, it also gives them a unique perspective on life. When you find yourself thinking deeply instead of mingling at parties, remember, your introspection is helping you build a deeper connection with yourself. It might feel isolating at times, but it's also what's allowing you to grow in ways that others might not be able to. So what do these 5 traits have in common? They're all signs of someone who is deeply in tune with themselves, someone who values authenticity, depth, and emotional resilience over fleeting connections. If you find yourself without many friends, you're not alone. You're just someone with a unique set of strengths that might not always be understood. But that doesn't make them any less powerful. You don't need to change who you are to fit in. Embrace these rare traits, because they are the building blocks of a rich, meaningful life. If this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more psychological insights. That can help you better understand yourself. And remember, the journey to personal growth isn't a race. It's a process, and you're exactly where you need to be. Thanks for watching.